What's going on, guys? Let's jump straight into it. This is what I hope to be the last piece of content I make on this CT scanning company. I literally can't even remember what the company's called, but it's in the thumbnail. Last piece of content that I really want to make about them. Hopefully it's the last that we talk about them, but I know it won't. I know it won't be the end. I know that we'll be talking about this company for a while. It's going to remain prevalent in the hobby for a while, and I'm hoping that we get some kind of resolution. I hope Pokemon Company does something about it, but they very well might not. They might brush it off and say this is going to be too small of the market for it to matter to us. We don't police what goes on in the secondary market, okay? They might have that opinion. Hey, we're focused on the modern era stuff. We are not worried about what happens on the secondary market, but they will have to respond and do something about the current modern market. So right now the company, as my thumbnail suggests, they are collaborating. They are reaching out to influencers, social media profiles, people that are in the space, in the hobby, that have some pull, right? And we're already seeing instances of basically the company and their services being advertised by other channels, and we're not here to talk about who is doing this. The point is that it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Rattle has already been approached by them and wants no part in it, and I got to agree with him on that this is a net negative for the hobby, and that we should pretty much all come together to kind of boycott this service, and that's not going to change it. But it will be good if the community has a general consensus that this is bad, okay? The fact of the matter is that it's already an expensive hobby. It's already really expensive. It's already gotten to a point where a lot of people, I feel like, are priced out and just not interested in spending a ton of money opening packs and gambling all their money away. I kind of jokingly talked about this on the last video, but like right now for our live stream, if I could see what was inside of this box and see what the hits were, that would kill all of the fun of the live stream, right? I mean, we'd still do the live stream, still have fun with it. People are going to move on and still do openings regardless. And, I think they're probably going to be safe as far as entertainment and that style content goes. And, we'll keep doing live streams on this channel. We'll keep opening stuff. It's not going to kill the enjoyment of that. But mass adoption of this type of technology, it will kill the enjoyment of that, right? It's already miserable for me to spend a ton of money opening stuff and going through these packs and hunting for these cards and still not completing my set. But I would rather have the mystery of that and the surprise of it than know that none of it really matters anymore. And I think that's the big issue that we're all dealing with, that we're all kind of accepting right now, is that the fun of it is going to slowly die out because of this type of service. And let's be real here. Let's be real, okay? Everybody who sees this, okay, a lot of you think that it's cool, okay? Don't try and convince me that this isn't a cool technology and what they're doing isn't phenomenal. It's amazing, okay? It's an incredible advance that they've made in looking into booster packs. I mean, I really find it very interesting, but that's besides the point. The point is that it ruins that magic, it ruins the fun, it ruins the mystery of the hobby. And granted, I don't think that everyone's just gonna panic and be like, all right, the hobby is ruined now. But a lot of people, in terms of sealed investing, a lot of people that want to buy into expensive booster boxes, they're gonna be worried about this stuff. And so I think radiation isn't going to be an issue at all, which I think I misunderstood on that, which is okay. But so that's good that won't be a health concern. But a lot of people think that Pokemon is going to do something about this, and I'm not sure they will. I think it's going to be up to our community to kind of essentially come together and say, like, we're kind of going to have to boycott this, okay? Yes, it's interesting, new, fascinating technology, but I think it's right now is really important for creators, content creators, especially the ones that are talking about this service and the technology and this company, to come forward and also say, hey, these are my thoughts about the company, but also I will have nothing to do with this company, okay? And I highly doubt that my tiny channel is a channel that this company would even reach out to, but I am covering it, I am talking about it. I did just release a 40-minute video talking about it and all the different avenues and how it affects this hobby in so many different ways, and then wanting to hear back from you guys. And you guys have just been hammering me in the comments about, you know, all the ways that this is going to change things. Not hammering me, that's the wrong terminology. Maybe more so in agreement. Some people in disagreement, which is totally fine. That's the great thing about making videos and having like these topics and having, you know, open-ended discussions, is that not everybody has to be agreeable. If everybody was agreeable, it would be extremely boring. The world in general would be a boring place, okay? We want to have different opinions. We want people to see different perspectives, different angles. But for me, I think that this is just really the beginning of the end of, you know, sealed products. I really do. If they bring that price down, I think it's going to be, bad. And what we're seeing now is it's just like when Whatnot came in and was like, okay, we're going to need more people to get more people on board. And you know, I know they're very different. Orion, don't go down that avenue. Don't start comparing Whatnot and scanning Pokemon cards. They're completely different. I understand that, but the point is that we're supposed to look out for people's best interests, right? The ethical, the moral thing here is to look out for people's best interests. And what's going to happen is they don't have our best interest. Everything is about the money. And I get it, okay? A lot of my collection is about the money, okay? A lot of my collection is grounded in like high value grail vintage cards that I think are going to hold value long term, which means I get to enjoy these cards and I get to revel at them and I get to sit and watch a movie or play video games and look at some of my favorite cards. But you know, the other part of that is knowing that if I ever want to sell them or get that money back out, that it's a safe bet. Why do we need to talk about this in the morality of like the scanning of products? Is because we've already beat this topic to a pulp, okay? We've already talked about it enough in the last two videos, but we're going to talk about it a little bit more. The morality behind it is that searching through these products, someone is always going to get got. And this is going to happen on a large scale through the masses of people that are collecting and can afford to collect modern product. People think this is just vintage. People think it's just big money vintage, and I'm not buying into that or attached to that. It's not my thing, so I don't have to worry about it. Wrong. You are going to have to worry about this regardless. It is going to leak into the modern products as well. Why would it not? Why would they not scan UPCs? Why would they not scan, you know, auxiliary products in certain boxes like this Crown Zenith Pikachu V box, you know, to see what's inside of there, or my 151 UPC to see if it finally has the hyper rare Mew I need or the illustration need. Okay, we can buy singles. What is the point of this if we can buy singles anyways? My point here is, guys, what are we going to do when they start approaching everybody? Myself included, but I highly doubt I'm going to be approached. Because I don't think I'm as approachable, you know? I look like the kind of guy that's not just gonna do what people want me to do. That's not just gonna collab with anybody. That's not just gonna do stuff that people want me to do. I've never been that way, so it's not gonna start now. But the thing is, I think it's really important for people in this community to come forward and say, like, I'm not with this, I'm not about this. Rest assured that I will never be about this. It is partially about morality, but it's not even as much about that. Like, do I think it's moral to also tell people like and have this behavior of like constantly ripping open packs and the consumerism and the materialism of this hobby in general? Do I think that's ethical? No, I don't think it's ethical. It's got problems already. We don't need a whole new slew of problems, but at least we have this one thing that's like, we can open up our cards. For us, it's on Wednesday night live streams. We'll open up some cards, have some fun, talk about the hobby. And honestly, I don't even want to open 151 on this next video. On this next live stream, I just want to talk about the whole scanning situation and have a real-time conversation with you guys. So we'll open 151 and then we're going to be talking about this whole situation, because this is going to be a whole can of worms. I'm really interested to hear what all of you guys think, but I just wanted to say, for those of you who've already messaged me about it and asked me about it, this was already on my mind. I just, with the video I uploaded yesterday, I didn't think I was going to make this one so soon, but I'll probably get this one up tomorrow. But I will never condone this type of behavior. I'm never going to be okay with sending in products to be scanned. Yes, the curiosity kills me to know what's in some of my products. And I don't even have, mainly everything is modern right now, which I still think is a big concern, guys. But I do have some vintage base set heavy packs left over. And we know that they're heavy, and we know they have hollows because we've opened 2 of them. We opened 2 of my base set heavy packs, and we got this we got this Chansey, and we got the Ninetales. There was so much hype for that opening. Yeah, that Chansey is clean. There was so much hype for that opening when I opened those 2 heavy base set packs, and we're gonna open them again at 7,500 subscribers. Could I send those packs to this company and see what's inside of them, and then I could sell them at full value as heavies and not worry about, okay, but it still doesn't have the card I want? I could do that. Would I save a lot of money doing that? Yes. Is that gonna help some people out? Yeah, it's gonna help some people out. There are gonna be people that are gonna use this service regardless, and I think it's gonna be in the upper echelon, the upper wealth of this hobby, so to speak. Big money players, not necessarily the bad guys. You know, there's just gonna be people that have a lot of this product or had it since, you know, when they were young, and they think that this service is amazing and they want to use it. There's gonna be people that are gonna use this service, guys. But I just want to say in general, I just want to get in front of it and be like, guys, I'm not going to use this, okay? We're going to continue opening things as usual. I think everybody in this hobby, for the most part, you know, when I make videos, I make them because they're interesting to me. It's not necessarily that I want you guys to panic or take it at full value. Like, everything, take it with a grain of salt, especially on YouTube. This is just my opinion. And a lot of people that run shops, that run businesses, this is maybe scary for them. They don't want, you know, to see a downturn in business because people are like, oh, well, screw sealed product. A lot of people that preach modern sealed investments, this might be a Debbie Downer for them, but they're going to continue on talking about this stuff. And you know what? The reality is this hobby is going to keep on chugging along. It's going to keep on chugging along, but I think it's really important right now for those of us constantly making content and in this space to come out and say, hey, we're not going to work with this company. This is not something that we're interested in, or we're interested in pushing, or we're interested in talking about. Do I find it interesting? Absolutely. I find it very interesting, guys. If you don't find it interesting at all and you just hate it to the core, I understand that. But my thing is, I'm not like super angry about it and hate it. I just think it's just like, I'm not even shocked. There's just so much crap going on in this hobby. Constantly, there's another thing going on. There's a new thing. There's new drama. And this is the drama of the week, or the drama of the month at this point, because we're going to keep talking about this content probably. But yeah, I wanted to keep it short. This is going to be a short video, guys. This is not going to be a super ranty video. I wanted to say that this isn't something that I think that I will be doing, and it's something that I won't promote. And I think it's going to grow inevitably, with or without me, with or without other content creators. This is going to grow. More people are going to do this. And I'm sure there's people out there that feel like this is the path of least resistance, Orion. Like, you can say all you want about this, but there are people that are going to do this that are going to make it really lucrative, that are going to make a killing on it. They're going to make money on it. There are going to be those people out there. And I'm proud to say that I'm not one of them. And granted, people are out there trying to make a living, trying to struggling, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Maybe this whole scanning thing opens up an avenue for someone to start a new living and scan stuff and sell it, even though really it just sounds like they're going to be screwing over somebody at some point regardless, which is, again, the morality and the ethical part of it. Even though, like, I'm not going to say I'm an angel. I'm no angel, but the morality and the ethical part of it is that somebody always gets screwed. Somebody's going to get screwed in this. That's the main problem, but it's going to grow. It's going to be the path of least resistance for people wanting to collect high-end stuff. This is going to be the reassurance they need to know that the product is in that packaging. But, you know, it's funny because people have just been opening and resealing packaging for the longest time. Okay, this has been happening for years now. And it's one big reason, guys, why I don't buy modern, vintage, anything online that is loose. Okay, I don't buy any loose packages online, packs, none of that. Okay, the only thing that I buy that is sealed is Pokemon theme decks because I love them and I know that no one is really watching that stuff or trying to like scam out on that stuff. And even that stuff has been resealed, and that was one of the first things that I bought and got scammed on were theme decks, base set packs and theme decks. I got lucky, the base set packs came apart in my hand in the video and I was like, yeah, these have definitely been resealed. That was phenomenal. I'm glad the universe blessed me in not taking a huge L right when I came into the hobby again as far as collecting vintage stuff. But another one was a fake gold strip sealed theme deck. So like, it's in every avenue. There's scamming. You gotta buy from reputable people or you gotta buy straight from the source, and that narrative has not changed. You're still gonna have to buy from the right people. You're still gonna have to buy from good sources. So that has not changed. And I don't think it's going to change that we still enjoy opening packs. There's still channels that are small, upcoming channels that are thriving so much just opening up product. So it's not like that entertainment and that magic is ever going to be gone, okay? It's not gone. We're just upset about it. We're processing. We're dealing with this. But I think right now, an important thing, again, is just let's kind of boycott this. Let's kind of say that we're not going to do this because it's not overall good for our hobby. It takes a lot of the fun out of it. And if there's no fun and it's all about money, I mean, it's truly ruined, right? The hobby will truly be ruined if everything is about money and we're not having fun. Don't get me wrong, I love money, but I also love having fun a lot more. I like making good content. I like feeling like I'm a part of something bigger and a part of a community. And even though I love flexing off my favorite cards and showing them and being like, I got one of my Grail cards today, my Crystal Charizard or my first edition Charizard or my Gold Star Rayquaza or any of my Gold Stars for that matter. It's like, at the end of the day, I enjoy that stuff on my own time, but it's not what makes the hobby awesome. What made the hobby awesome coming into it was all the people that I was interacting with and making friends with, and gradually getting to a point where we have a rapport of like texting each other daily on stuff, or you know, sending back and forth direct messages on Instagram. You guys know exactly who you are. The Discord, which I haven't been as active in the Discord, but I want to be more active. Guys, this is not going to end the hobby, but I think we just got to come out and say that this is not good, and you don't really want to support this. If you really love this hobby and you really love what it represents and you love the excitement and you want to pass that down generation to generation, which I think a lot of us that are parents can definitely relate to this. Like, I don't want to push my hobby or passion onto my kids. I want them to have their own hobbies and their own things that they like to do. And if they love Pokemon, so be it. My daughter right now, Aspen, she's getting crazy about Pikachu. Like, she's obsessed with her Pikachus. Like, it's become her favorite thing ever. She won't go anywhere without her Pikachu. That's phenomenal. When she wants to start opening stuff up, I want it to still be fun. I want to open up stuff up. I don't want it to be like a lackluster experience of like, okay, well, I bought this box, but let's just send it in and let's see what's inside. Like, that is so lame. That is so lame. And I bet you anything, Pokemon is going to do something about this. They've got to do something about this, because it will change the environment. It'll change the landscape of the hobby forever if they don't. So anyways, guys, I'm not with it. Don't plan to be with it. You won't see me talking about this company and promoting or pushing anything that they're doing. I do think it's cool though. I'm not gonna like lie to your faces and be like, this is just trash. This is like a stupid thing. It's a nothing burger. No, I mean, look at where we are, you know, modern times. We're scanning Pokemon card packs and boxes. It's incredible, but it's incredibly awful for the hobby again. So I want to reiterate that so people don't get it twisted that like, oh, Orion thinks this is cool. Well, I find it very interesting. I think you'd be crazy not to find it interesting. But I do think it's a negative for the hobby. And yeah, we'll be taking no part in it. Anyways, guys, look out for something different. We can talk about something different hopefully tomorrow. Been talking about the scanning stuff too long. I think we're all tired of it. I don't think we want to hear more about it. I think a lot of us are hoping it either gets bought out or Pokemon sues or does something legal, even though I don't think they can really do that. And I'm not like aggressively attacking this company in any way. They're find an avenue and they're trying to make it work. And I think it's going to be more successful than everything else they're doing. But it might not be worth the time. They might even find that it's not really cost effective for them to want to do something like this. There's going to be a lot of people that disagree with that. That are like, Orion, there's so much value out there. It's like it's going to be like having a metal detector, but with Pokemon cards. Okay, there's going to be value. There's going to be people out there that their whole thing is about searching to see what's inside. We may even see a whole shift in culture. We like guys like myself saying right now, or Rattle saying like, we're not about this and we're not going to collab with them. We're not going to work with them. That culture may shift completely to a point where there are people that are solely making content like, guys, we sent it in, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get scanned in. And like, then we can go, then we'll crack it open and we'll start looking for the card. They may still do openings even after they know what's inside of the box. Or even better, people are saying they're lying and they're saying, oh, like, I don't condone this, we're not doing this. But then they're getting all of their stuff scanned, searched, so that they have 100% guaranteed what's going to be in that box. Because for really fun, entertaining content, we want to see those hits. We want to see those chase cards get pulled. So that's another thing that might affect the hobby. It might affect the entertainment aspect on YouTube and content creation is just, people wanting to guarantee that there's something of value. That way their viewership can enjoy, they're subscribed, they want to have fun, they want to be entertained. That's one way that you 100% guarantee that your viewer base, that your subscribers are entertained and having fun, is going through, sending it in, scanning it, paying $65, whatever, which, guys, that rate, it's gonna come down. Just you wait, it's gonna come down. But it's just a matter of time until it really bleeds into modern product in a way that people don't expect. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, people might grow their channel so big, they don't even care if it's not worth getting it scanned in. They don't even care. They just want a guarantee of, this is gonna have the card that I'm looking for in it, because when I make this video, I want it to be flawless. You guys might think that's a stretch. I don't know. I'm just ranting my theories. Anyways, you don't have to agree with them. Peace out, guys. Catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you, guys. Seriously. I can't tell you how grateful I am, but also just, I've been dreaming about hitting 7,500 subscribers. Feels like for a lifetime now. I took a hiatus. I kind of took a break, spent time with my family. We were home shopping. And I kind of just was like, I need to take a break from just making content, Pokemon in general. And I feel like I'm back on track and really disciplined. And even amidst everything going on in our life, I'm still keeping up with it. I'm really proud of that. But also, thank you guys for continuing to support my channel, even when it's, gone silent like that. And I've taken a little bit of break. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm grateful and stoked to continue making content. And we're gonna hit 6,000 subscribers soon. It's 7,500 mark. We are still quite a bit away. We're about 1,700 subscribers away, guys. But it's 1,700 subscribers. Screw the scanners. We are opening another base set heavy pack, and we're gonna take our chances with it and see if we can pull the Charizard out of one of those heavy packs. That is one of my dreams. It has been a dream since I came back into the hobby. I've got my first edition Charizard now. I really wanna pull a base set unlimited Charizard, brand new, mint, pack fresh. Me pulling it, sheer luck. Also a lot of probability and low-key a lot of mathematics involved in trying to figure out what the chances are I would get that card. But I look forward to that moment with you guys at 7,500 subscribers. And then again at 10,000 subscribers. I'm so pumped about it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for everything. All right, peace.